Hello there, beauties. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and on this channel, I talk about beauty content, especially fragrances. Whether you guys are watching me for the first time or you are returning, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate you. In today's video, you guys, I am going to be comparing two Middle Eastern fragrances to the fragrances that they were inspired from. And I am going to be giving you my thoughts on if I think these fragrances are just as good as the original. Are they better? Or did they just miss the mark? So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts, or you just want to hang out with me, then keep on watching. Before we get into it, you guys, I always start off with something positive or an affirmation. And today I just want to tell you guys, I welcome the wisdom that comes with getting older. Now let's get into it. So you guys, the first fragrance I am going to be comparing to the original is Latte's Affirmation. Isn't that name just so cute? Affection. And if you are not aware, Affection is the inspired version of Kayali's Yum Pistachio. Now, while the name Affection may be cute and just warms my heart, when we start off with comparison of packaging, this bottle is not cute. There is nothing about this bottle that I like at all. When it comes to packaging, in my opinion, Yum Pistachio wins. This beautiful frosted green, minty green bottle with this cute white top is giving all of the energy that the fragrance Yum Pistachio has to offer. I just think that is perfection for this type of fragrance. This fragrance right here, not only is this bottle not cute, not only is this bottle giving, I am not displaying this on my shelf, is giving, you're going to be in the back behind other fragrances. The color of the bottle itself is giving something dark, something maybe oody or something with a green note in it because of these green leaves. I just don't know. It's not giving, it's not matching the energy of the juice, not to me. So Kayali wins when it comes to packaging. Now, when we're talking about the fragrance itself, because that's what we really care about is the fragrance itself, the fragrance Affection smells very, very similar to Yum Pistachio. I would say Latte did a pretty good job in duplicating the juice in here. However, because there is a however, you guys, from the moment I smelled this fragrance, I said, okay, this smells like Yum Pistachio, but something is off. And of course, with Middle Eastern fragrances, really with any fragrance, but especially these types of fragrances, you need to let them sit, which is what I did. I've had both of these fragrances I'm talking about for well over a month, and they've had time to macerate, oxidize, whatever it is they do. I've worn these fragrances several times, and each time I wore this fragrance, there was still something about it that was bothering me. And what it is, the conclusion I came to was, although this smells very similar to Yum Pistachio, it's missing that light, airy, fun, fluffy, flirtatious quality that I get from Yum Pistachio, which is the reason why I love this fragrance so much. And when I looked at the notes, I said, oh, that's why. The notes are similar, but this fragrance right here, instead of having whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy, this fragrance has like a lactonic note. It just says lactonic note. And to me, the marshmallow, the whipped cream, the cotton candy is what's giving Yum Pistachio that light, airy, fluffy texture that I love. It's one of the things that draws me to this fragrance. The fragrance smells absolutely amazing, but to me, the light, airy, fluffy texture of the fragrance is just the icing on the cake. And unfortunately, this fragrance is missing that light, airy, fluffy texture. I will say that this fragrance has this pleasant kind of muskiness in the dry down, and I really, really like that about this fragrance. Now, obviously, this fragrance is much less expensive than Yum Pistachio. A 50 ml of this retails at $100. This one right now currently is between the $30 and $40 range, depending on where you purchase it from. I purchased mine from a TikTok shop and I paid $21. So I thought that was a good price. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, did they get this right? I will give this a solid 7.5. My preference is Yum Pistachio. I just think that this is the better fragrance. And it's because of that texture that I was telling you guys about. It's like what I was saying, if you saw my review on Paco Rabanne Fame versus Yaratu's, I compared the two. The smell was there, but there was just something missing. You know, like when you're trying to make your mother's sweet potato pie or your grandmother's macaroni and cheese, and you just didn't get it right. There's something missing. That's how I felt about Yaratu's versus Paco Rabanne Fame. And that's how I feel about this. But I know what's missing. I feel like that whipped cream, the marshmallow, and the cotton candy is missing. If they would have had that, they would have nailed it. So in my opinion, this is the better fragrance. Now, if you are on a budget and you don't care about light, airy texture, you just care about the smell, you can absolutely go with this and you will be getting very close to the same experience. So to me, right now, this one is the better fragrance. If this takes a different turn later on in life, I will let you guys know. But this one is the winner right here for me. Okay, you guys, so the last comparison I have for you guys, we are comparing Paris Corner's Skiing Caramel Cascade versus Blanco Latte. Now, when it comes to packaging, you guys, again, in my opinion, the original wins. I love the minimalistic look of Blanco Latte. It's not doing too much. It's just this cute white bottle with this little touch of blue and the wooden top. This one is more pleasing to the eye to me. However, I do not hate this bottle as I did with the other one. I think it's decent. I don't have to push it behind my other fragrances, okay? Now, when we're talking about price, obviously, this one is more affordable. This one right now is $35.99 on Aroma Concepts. This one is $150 on multiple sites, including Lucky Scents. You guys can actually do what I did if you're really interested in this. I got this at a 15%, I cannot talk right now, discount on Scent Split. So, as an FYI. Now, if we're comparing the juice of these two fragrances, the notes are almost identical, except this one has tonka bean instead of coumarin. This one also has an added milk note. So that's the difference between the two. They both have caramel, they both have vanilla, they both have honey, they both have white musk. Now, do I think this fragrance is just as good? Did Paris Corner get it right? Paris Corner did it better, baby. That's my opinion. I think this fragrance is, I love it. And I didn't tell you guys because I didn't do this video. I hadn't talked about the fragrance yet, but this fragrance had me in a complete trance in the month of March. I was wearing it, trying to see if I liked it or not. And the older this fragrance got, the better it got. I was so surprised and so happy. Let me tell you guys, the reason why I like this one better is because this is a little sweeter and I get a little more spice in here than I do on this. To me, this is more, there's no milk in here, but in my mind, there's some kind of milk and they lied and left it out. This has more of a creamier milkiness to it, if you will. Not milky as in Blanche Bette milk, but I would say how you have foam on top of a latte. That type of creaminess, but a little heavier than the foam. I get more of that than I do the vanilla and the honey and the spice. In here, I get a little more of the tonka bean, I get more of the vanilla, and I get more of the honey. And to me, this just makes it a nicer experience. It's like they did this so good, you guys. Like, they put their foot in it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this a 9.25. And I know that sounds confusing if I say they did this better. The reason why I give it a 9.25 is because the performance on this is nuclear. This fragrance is going to stay on whatever you spray it on until you wash it off. And when I say it can be on there for days later, it's not going anywhere. I recorded the video with my brother in January. Up until like a week ago, my laptop still smelled like Blanco Latte. This fragrance is a stalker fragrance. I told you, it just follows you around. The performance on this is good too, you guys. Don't get it twisted. But it does go away at some point. This, don't commit a crime wearing this fragrance. You're going to get caught. I'm just saying. Okay. This one to me is the better buy. I love this fragrance. I have gotten so many compliments on this fragrance. I get compliments on this too. Don't get me wrong, because I told you guys I did. However, this one, people just were like, oh my gosh, Liz. I went on a wine tasting little getaway with a few of my friends, and I brought this with me, and they loved it, and they were spraying it. It's a great fragrance. And you guys, if you've always wanted Blanco Latte, but you didn't want to pay Blanco Latte price, get this. I think it's the better buy. You are going to get more bang for your buck with this. This is just so good. You know, it's like if a person, I'll say it like this before I'm just rambling, but I just thought about it. It depends on how people take their coffee. Some people like their coffee with cream and sugar. Some people like it black, whatever. This is the coffee that just got that little extra sweetness to it. That's what this one is. I love it. It doesn't smell like coffee, but I keep sniffing it because it's so good. Oh my God, I love it. So these types of videos I call the battle of the fragrances. I do this periodically, and I'm pleasantly surprised with Cascade Caramel Cascade. I will say, you guys, because I've seen some people say it smells like gasoline or whatever the smell is. Y'all have to let these fragrances sit. You got to spray it and let it sit and let it do its magic, you guys, because this right here, it went viral for a reason. If I'm not mistaken, it went viral. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I can't say. Okay, you guys, so that's it. Let me know what you think of these fragrances. Do you have one? Do you have all of them? Let me know what you think. Let's talk about this in the comments down below. And until we meet again, guys, remember how blessed and highly favored you are. You're blessed. Stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.